Hello students, we have just seen zeroth law of thermodynamics, and we'll in this discussion we will see the temperature measurement. Okay, once again we will refresh. When two systems are in thermal equilibrium with a third system, they are in thermal equilibrium with each other, and this statement is known as zeroth law of thermodynamics, which defines the property called temperature and is the basis for temperature measurement. So in order to establish a means of temperature measurement, a reference system for which there is some physical property which changes with temperature has to be chosen. So there should be a reference system and the physical property should change with temperature. Okay. This reference system is called a thermometer. Okay. As you have seen, as we will see also in the mercury in glass thermometer, the mercury due to the heat or temperature, the mercury expands. Okay, so this is the physical property, that is the volume of the mercury is expanding, increasing, expanding, or it is rising due to the change in temperature. Okay, and we call that unit as thermometer. The selected physical property whose changes are used to indicate the changes in temperature is called as the thermometric property. So, like mercury in glass thermometer, the change in volume due to increase in temperature, that is a physical property. So, we call it as a thermometric property. So, similarly, there are many properties like even electrical resistance will vary with temperature. So, we will see those properties. So, methods for temperature measurement. To establish quantitative measurement of temperature in terms of numbers, an arbitrary standard system is assigned with arbitrary numbers called as a fixed points. Generally, two methods are used for measurement of temperature. That is the two standard fixed points. This method was used earlier in the beginning. This method was used, and today we have a different method. But we will study this standard method. In this method, two standard fixed points, namely the ice point and steam point, are used. So I was discussing earlier also. The ice point is defined as the equilibrium temperature of pure ice and air saturated water, and the steam point is defined as the equilibrium temperature of pure water and water vapor at atmospheric pressure. So ice point is almost like 0 degrees centigrade and steam point is 100 degrees centigrade at 1 bar pressure. Okay. So because of this we are able to measure the property called temperature. So, and the new method is the standard single fixed point method. I had told you that in the 2 point method, ice point and steam point are taken, and then you will dip the thermometer and the bulb in the ice point, and you will mark it as 0. And in the steam also you will insert it and wait for the equilibrium to happen, and wherever to whatever extent the mercury is rising, that you will mark as 100, and then you will have 100 graduations. So each graduation will show you 1 degree centigrade. So this is the 2 point method, but the latest method is the single standard fixed point method, that is a new method. In this method, a single standard point, namely the triple point of water, which is in the equilibrium state of ice, liquid water, and water vapor coexist, is used. See, the triple point of water is a condition of equilibrium where ice, water, liquid water, and water vapor, this is solid, liquid, and vapor phase, coexist in equilibrium. Okay, so this value is 273.16 degree Kelvin on the Kelvin scale. Is the okay? The value is 273.16 degrees Kelvin on the Kelvin scale. Okay, and Kelvin scale is the absolute zero of temperature. Means in Kelvin scale, 0 means the lowest temperature which can be attained is 0 Kelvin. Okay, that is the absolute.